All right, well, welcome back to the channel. Yeah, we are less than 12 hours. It's about 7:30 or so, 8 o'clock on Friday, right before the final round of the Andersen local, and decided to go out the weekend recipe for SSKC, and I got some work to do. So a lot of times, feel like some people feel bad or pressure that they got to be ready to go right before the event. And normally I'm pretty ready, but steering shaft not replaced. Actually, the last couple times that I've raced, which was the last round that I was at for the Andersen local, I had a bent steering shaft. And then just like that, I decided to go out to the Orlando 206 race, so finished second there. And this whole time I've been on a steering shaft. Obviously we knew, right? I knew that it was there, but just kind of been procrastinating. So it's time for that to end. SSKC is next week, so I gotta get on this. And like I said, it's 12 hours right before the big race or last race of the year at Andersen, before SSKC gets going, and we're not ready. So this is part of it sometimes. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like at the bottom, follow both channels, both this one here in JM, and then White Knuckle Racing, which is our podcast where we put out a lot of information. We talk a lot of crap. It's just it's just a big fun podcast for the karting community. So so always, Breaks 206 that we do our race in the heavy class. Jorge is going to be out there tomorrow. Maswara Senior, the Torpedo Junior, Chris, I believe, should be out there as well. So it's going to be a fun race. And then everybody that shows up to the Andersen local. So now, one thing I did notice, the Alfano, ever since we switched, let me see if it's going to make me look bad. I haven't charged this thing, and we've had this thing for a while now, and I've used it about 3 times. Still 62% battery life. So good job, Alfano. We never thought the battery would last that long. I'm still not going to charge it tonight, so it should be fine for tomorrow. So, all right, guys, subscribe, follow, share, hit the like button. Very important for us. And, yeah, thanks. Follow along.
Oreos. They're not even Oreos. They're Chips Ahoy. Racing Super Heavy. The new SSKC class. They don't know yet. It's coming soon. 2022. So it's hard to capture everything that we do. So rims. You guys ever had rims with bead locks? They suck. I always strip them out after a while. So what I got was a plate. Made the plate. I don't know how thick this plate is, but I tapped the plate with the size of the threads of the set screw, and I just cut them off, and then you have to worry about the taking the bead locks in and out. Just put them on, make sure they don't leak, you're good to go. Little tidbit. So maybe I did not park in the best spot, because I was going to run out and get some coffee, and I'm blocked in. I really want to tear up the grass. Yeah, I could drive just through the grass, but nah, I'm just gonna suck it up. Maybe drink some Mountain Dew. Do. Not sponsored by anybody. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Fast Tech. Super fast shipping. Like, I shipped out. I asked for an order, and they shipped out like next day. It was insane how fast it was. So, getting registered, getting ready to rock, getting ready to roll. Senior, what are you doing?
He doesn't have a fucking motor mount. Jaw. He's going 1 bolt.
Senior said, I'm not touching this car ever again. He has to work on it.
Well, this one has to be machined.
There he is. On track right now. There's a big battle in the kid kart class. God, look at these two side by side. Man, they're topping it out. Oh, he's around the inside. Oh my God, so dang close. So for first practice, I decided not to go out because I'll be dead tired by the end of the day, and I'm lazy. Not because my kart's not ready. It's almost ready, but All these carts, look at them. So they sent everybody out at the same time. So there's close to 30 carts on track right now. 206 at its finest.
First practice is done. Went out. Jorge stayed in. I went out. I did okay speeds. I was completely off on the gear. Heath was absolutely flying, like flying. I think you're probably the fastest heavy on track, weren't you?
Probably, I think so.
See?
But you got to thank the TV guys for that, because if it wasn't for their help and all the practice we put in, you know, it's last 6 months I've been flying on this cart.
So, yep,
I'm gonna give this guy a run for his money.
Who? What guy? Does he look worried? I don't think he looks worried.
I know, he looks like he's put on a couple pounds, though. I might have a chance.
Yeah, I might run over the scales over 400 pounds.
You think?
SSKC, I'll be 20 pounds heavy.
It's all that protein powder you're taking in.
And then Chris,
Look at that.
rolling. What's up, Ken? Senior?
What's up?
So what happened first practice?
Wristband on my foot.
Oh, that's right, the band.
No go. No go.
Yeah, so lesson learned. I also try to go out. I didn't have the yellow band on my left foot or whatever, and they would try to kick me out. Luckily, my truck was nearby, and I was able to run back and get it. But so we go over to practice number 2. Jorge's going to be the first time on the cart for the day. I did a gear change, so because like I said, I was definitely off by about 2 or 3 teeth, and we'll see where it goes. So let's see how practice goes.
So we're out here for practice number 2, and they sent all of us out at the same time, senior, junior, and heavy. And the 389 was just warming up his tires. I was going to make a move, but then he was going to run me off track. I get right behind senior now. This is his first time at Andersen Raceway racing himself. He's always been a spectator, so he was learning the track. He got much quicker as those days went on. His driving improved tremendously, and he was just, you know, getting better, which he has made a whole bunch of improvement. And I'm glad to see him behind the cart. It's really fun racing with him out there. And here I go. I thought about making a pass on turn 3, but nope, I wasn't able to. Then I get a really good run here in the short section. Cart was working really well for me. Super fast. I was trying out the new rear rims. It's been a long time since I've been on the 180, so you know, I really enjoyed it. I thought the cart handled great, to be honest. It was thing was on rails. I didn't really mess with gearing. I just put on the gear and I didn't touch it all weekend. The other guys were playing around with gearing, trying to get the right gear down. And then there was 2 types of gearing. You either geared for the straightaway or geared for the short shoot. So, and when I mean the short shoot, this little tight section of the track, and then because after turn 7 you're flat out the whole way, but getting up to speed, you'll see here that you could take 2 routes in order to end up with the same result. Senior popped his chain. He likes to run it super loose, got the chain back on, and that's why I was able to catch him again. But excellent run. P3 in practice. I was behind Heath and Gabe, so really good race.
So practice 2 in the books. I didn't go out for first practice. Heath ran 42.5, Gabe ran 42.5, I ran 42.6. Chris picked up 8/10 and ran 42.8. And then I'm pretty sure the fast guys, Jay, Ron, everybody else, probably low 42s. So we got some work to do. Should be a really fun, good race. Should be a good group of battling up front. So we're trying to see where we are for gearing, if we should gear for the straightaway or the little tight section. So we're playing with gearing at the moment. Gabe is, because I'm too lazy. You leave Gabe alone for a little bit and he buys dumb stuff. What happened? that stupid little face he has on with that hat. He's like, what happened? What?
It's sunny out here. We're in Tampa, Florida, or Bradenton.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna get sunburned.
So hot.
I got my SPF 100 in my toolbox.
Oh, I need to put some sunscreen on.
Yeah, I got sunscreen.
I don't want to get too dark.
I got face refreshment wipes.
Yeah, I don't want to get too dark. Woo! It's hot. Let's get some food. And then, driver's meeting. You know what? I think this is the first time Neil and I have been on the track at the same time.
Final
In a
call for
long
driver's
time.
meeting. Again, final call for driver's meeting that is being held at the field.
Is it?
Final
Yeah.
call for driver's meeting.
I don't think we've ever been at the track.
Brand new tires.
And look at this.
You got the new tires.
He broke out the new tire. He ain't holding back today. I do like this setup. This is a badass setup. I like the whole tunnel cover thing. And maybe Nicole get me that. Maybe. For qualifying, we were on the move. Apologize, a little speck on the screen and not notice it, but I was right behind Gabe. It was like the lap before he made a mistake coming out of one of the turns, so I was able to help him through it. We were drafting together really well for the qualifying session, which was really rare for him to stay on track. And then I make a slight mistake right here. I run it just wide, get a little bent out of shape, but I didn't lose too much. I had a really good tail this lap, so it was really good enough to put me on pole, which I don't qualify well ever. So this weekend was an odd weekend. I was able to qualify well, race well, and you'll see here in the finals. Qualifying in the books. Tried to put a lap together with Gabe. It was kind of difficult, but we made it happen. I qualified on pole. Gabe qualified third. Neil's P2. Chris guy was in the back, got held up, and then he's doing his own thing. Heath is doing his own thing. He's fast, so I don't know if we can get away from him. Really worried about Heath. And then Ron and his brother didn't get a good lap in, so Curtis got a good lap in. The field's so tight. It's so tight. So we'll see. No changes to the kart, just dropping tire pressure and sending it. Heat 1 pre-final coming up. So in the pre-final, the outside row got a really big jump. They still waved the green flag, which wasn't too bad. Neil didn't really gun it. He let me come back around him on the inside. Thanks for him for that. He tried to make it as fair as possible, even though he threw on some new tires. Good old Neil. Had a really good run. The only thing that I was having an issue with is remembering where turn 3 was. Now people are saying, like, really, you don't know which turn was this? Well, there's different configurations to this track, and I think I've only run this configuration 2 or 3 times tops in like the last 4 years of racing. So no, I did not remember where turn 3 was, because they had cones blocking off the other turns of the configuration. So you're gonna see coming up here in this lap, I overshoot turn 3. I say myself, I think I just forgot where the braking zone was. I might have held some help. I don't think so though. I think it was just me. I went to a turn, or I forgot, and I was like, oh crap. Neil gets by me, and then it takes me most of the race, which this feature was a short feature, only 7 laps. So it took me a good while to, catch back up to him. And then there's when I saw the gearing difference. He was geared more for the straightaway, and I was geared for the little tight section coming up. So I was thinking to myself, where can I make the move? I know I'm quicker in the tight section, but I can't get around him on the big end. So I was laying off him. I wasn't really bumping him. He was scrubbing some speed in his back section. So here I get a really good run, and I make a mistake. I go for the pass now instead of waiting an extra lap. So as you see there, I make it to terminal velocity quicker, but he has the gear, and you'll see in the next one, he has the gear to run by me on the top end. But I was able to be on the rev limiter, and by the time he catch me, he would be too far back to make a move. I did not forget where turn 3 was, but I made the move too early. And I thought to myself, when that happened, I was like, I should have waited until the white flag, because he's going to come around me on the big end of the track. And then the only way I'm going to get by him again is going to the hairpin. So really, once he got by me, I just thought to myself, unless I'm really, really close, I'll make a move and try to make a move. If not, I'll try and get him back at the start-finish line, because I knew he was going to come around me right now. I just let him by. He was already on my inside. There was no point to fight it. Just try to get a good run,
do this little infield section. And if I'm close enough to him in the hairpin, go for it. Unfortunately, I was not close enough to him in the hairpin to send it in. My line, I was not very happy with it in the first half of the track. Second half of the track, I was. But right here, I just thought to myself, just get really good run to this tight section and try to get him at the line. It was really close to the line, but he was able to nick me. I had a blast, really good fun race with him, and I was ready to go for the finals. I just couldn't wait. It was going to be a really good barn burner. Here we have shifter pre-final. Coming up here is going to be a pretty nasty accident, but the driver's okay. He did break his forearm. I think they had surgery during the week, and he was back for SSKC. The nicest guy, VTM, my friend. The nicest guy. He was me at the track, and you just hate seeing stuff like this. Before Shad gets a monster jump and a monster start. It was a really good start, but the 27 didn't get away, so he had to end up backing out of it. And then right here, I think they just go 2 wide or 3 wide, and then these open wheel carts just grab the lip, and Barry goes up and over. And I'm glad that he's okay, because you never want to see an accident like that, especially to someone so nice, but to anybody. And the ambulance got out there real quick. They checked them out. They bandaged them up. These guys did a really good job stopping, getting out of the way from the ambulances. So kudos to them. VTM, my friend. Can't wait to see you on track.
Pre-finals in the book. I finished P2. Neil beat me at the line, barely. So those new tires. If I knew he was gonna come with new tires, I would have new tires on too.
So we got a final. You got plenty of time.
We still got a final. Our gearing is off. We're like, we have 2 different gearing. And then Gabe, he just overdrove a turn and screwed up.
From P3 to 7. The end. The end.
It's a little sour. What's up? Let's see how it goes. Finals coming up.
It's gonna be a good final. I mean, this is it. Doesn't it get? I mean, not better than this. And then
Yeah, it's hot.
So yeah,
It's hot for sure. So finals coming up. Let's see if we can take home the win. We're gonna try our best.
clear the podium with some TBs.
Hopefully.
Now on to the finals, and this was, man, a real doozy. Neil gets a good jump on the inside, and I get shoved a little wide, but I get to turn 1 and 2 pretty good. Now the thought process to myself is, I like the lead. I thought I was quick enough by myself to pull a big gap and pull away and let everybody else battle behind me. So that was my thought process. I want to get out front. I want to lead because I am quicker in the tight section, and then he does have a better gear for the straightaway. So I'm going to get around him right away. That's what I want to do. Just get around him, get a good lead. Heath was behind me, I think, and gives me a good shove going to turn 1 because I did run out of gear. And then there was a little mayhem in the back. So I did get a really, really big gap, and I was just knocking out very consistent lap times. I think I was running 42.4s and 42.3s the whole time, just each lap. I pulled off a couple 2s when I was really pushing hard, but my job was just to hold off, be consistent. Now with about 3 to 4 laps to go, I noticed that every right-hander, the engine would start shutting off. So it would be like a little hiccup. I would hit the right-hander, be like, oh, boom, oh, boom. It would just be like, I felt it was weird. And they started to come back at me pretty good. I was running high 42s for those last 3 laps because the motor kept cutting out. And I kept looking down, and I couldn't see any issue like with the fuel pump or anything, spark plug. So I didn't know what the heck was going on. So with 2 laps to go, it was starting to get real bad. And the right-handers, like the engine wanted to shut off. So I thought to myself, oh man, I ran out of fuel, because I know I was low on fuel. Then I started seeing some bubbles going up to a carb, and I was like, this is not good. So turns out later on in a later video, you understand what's going on and what happened. And I thought I figured the issue out, but I didn't. But in the end, coming to a white flag right here, the engine just shuts off. And that is a very sad feeling, because I know the last lap was going to be really, really good.
and I would really love to race them. I know I had enough to hold off the wind, but it was going to be good. So I thought I didn't have any gas. You'll see later on. Yeah. Yeah, definitely get down a little bit. So the race is in the book. Gabe did not have the best weekend. Chris got faster. Congratulations that he top 3. He carried the flag for TV. And I'm gonna tell it now, the carts don't run without fuel. I don't know if you guys know that, but the cart does not run out their fuel. Coming to a white flag, the cart died. Because I was pushing the fuel to the lowest possible level. So that's on me. Cart did an amazing job. Congratulations to Neil on the victory. Yeah. I pulled a Gabe and Chris.
Hey, what the fuck? I had a great day. There was no fucking Chris shit today.
Oh, look how mad he gets. All right, guys. Subscribe, like, share. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys on track. Yeah.
You think so?
When?
For Grand National?
Yeah, we have
You're gonna
space.
have a full trailer.
I don't
we have
know.
space.
One of the carts was off the stand last year.
Bought the trailer.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Yeah, he bought the trailer. We stand them up now vertically.
Okay, I feel a little bit.
You didn't see the picture coming back? How we put that
They're putting the
fucking trailer in
margins on top of
Charlotte?
each other. That'll work.
Yeah.
I tie him up on the
Steering's
top.
okay down here.
Hey, I put him on top
It's
of the
not
thing,
that.
strap him down. I
So
put him on top of
these, if you guys don't know, what's the Jed? What's is it Perkins what?
Perkins Racing.
Perkins Racing. They got an LLC. They are a dealer for Margay now, right? Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so they're a Margay dealer. You guys know Jed. You guys know his dad, James.
What's up, y'all?
Old Red's dead! Ha! Baby, I'm so happy.
They ain't buried her yet. You might come out and see him one more time.
I got the grinder. I'm gonna cut that motherfucker
I
up.
swear I'm bringing the cutting wheel and I'm gonna cut it myself.
We're gonna grind that girl up. Old Red's dead.
I'm gonna cut it in pieces. I'm gonna save a piece of pie for a cheater at work.
Everybody
What's
says,
this? All red, baby. Wow.
everybody says you guys need to record more when you're off and blah blah blah. So this is us recording.
I gotta
And then the thing is, I don't edit any of this, so
Mama's got
I am
dinner
gonna put disclaimer, bad language. So if you guys have kids, I apologize ahead of time. You'll have some bad language. Not every vlog.
That's pretty much every vlog.
Even
We're not that dirty,
There's a
man.
bleep moment here and
Nah,
there.
we're
yeah,
not
but the thing
dirty,
is,
man.
I
We do
can't.
very
I don't
well.
even know how to use the
I think
bleep
so.
thing.
Yeah, I heard
So-
other people and
Definitely happy. Good job to Junior.
you and your
He ended up
Torpedo.
winning. Crazy torpedo.
Now you should be on top of the podium,
So-
but
They know. They
everybody already knows you've already reported.
Didn't buy enough fuel.
ran out of
You
gas.
want me to give you some money in advance to get fuel for next week?
That's not it.
know what happened?
What's it is.
You know what happened? You know what,
What
happened?
is happened?
He signed up late and he
No.
had to pay
Fuel for
extra
next
20
week?
bucks.
No. Jesus Christ.
You know what? He signed up late, so he had to pay the extra 20 bucks. He cannot afford the fuel.
No, right? I let other people borrow my fuel, and then when I grabbed my gas can, I was like, oh, I'm empty.
We got gas.
So I looked at my gas tank. I was like, I can make it.
Podium to begin at 7:30, followed by championship awards after the podium.
He didn't even get teched.
I was like, let's see. I was like, let's see what happens.
Jim said,
And then with
"You
3
guys
laps to go, started sputtering, and with 1 lap to go, it just shut off. I will buy fuel.
A lot of it, too.
What happened was,
For the entire group.
this is what happens when you win so much and podium so much. Your dad doesn't even stay anymore.
Oh!
What's that?
Your dad doesn't even stay anymore for podiums. Before it used to be like, oh my God, my baby boy. Now you're like, it's another.
Well, I know
podium,
you're gonna take a
blah,
picture of
blah,
him for me.
blah, stuff like that.
I haven't been home in 3 days.
Hey, it's not a first,
Why
it's a
are you
second.
talking about
I've
your
been
dad?
traveling and stuff. So I'm gonna go. I gotta get dinner with him.
That's the
Well,
question.
he'll be
A little bit
there.
of both.
Well, yeah, I had a party.
Hey, it's the second place. It's
All right,
the second
guys.
place. So, Jorge, so that's
Yeah, it's the second place.
First place. I know. Second place, I'm not.
He has a Morgan #1 shirt, but he finished second. What a loser.
It's a warm up for next week.
So if you guys looking for a Margay in the St. P area,
Thank you, brother.
Perkins
go.
Racing.
Thanks for the commercial.
There you go.
Hit
How
them
many
up.
followers we got now?
761.
Dude, that's a big. Do we have to pay you for that advertisement now?
No.
You get a commission?
No, I don't get commission.
We're 440. We're 440.
You guys are part of this family.
We're inching our way up.
Wait, you have one?
What?
You too?
Might be a different color
Oh,
chat,
no, I
but
thought you were
we're all the
talking
same
about
brother.
I'm gonna start uploading.
Dude,
Yeah.
Instagram, I'm so bad. I don't even worry about Instagram. I'm gonna stop blabbering. Bonus video.